Hello guys, I welcome you back. Have you ever dated a guy that you felt you were doing everything in your possible best to make the relationship work, but at the end of the day you felt that whatever that you were doing was not working, like you are just drained? Have you ever been in a situation where you feel like, I want this relationship to work, but the thing is not working, like, and you've been wondering, sweetheart, sometimes it's not about you. Sometimes it's not about what you bring to the table. Sometimes it's about them, what they are bringing to the table, who they are. There are 10 types of men that I'm going to tell you today in this video that doesn't even deserve your love. If you are dating any of them and then you see the behaviors that I'm going to talk about, you try to change them, my dear. If you try to change them and the change is not changing, don't worry yourself. Don't stress yourself. Just pause. Say hi. Thank you so much. It's been nice doing business with you. It's been nice being with you, but I'm sorry I can't continue. These types of men, 10 types of men don't deserve your love. The first one is a serial cheater. My dear, there is difference between one-time mistake and a pattern of dishonesty. If a man keeps betraying your trust, shows that he doesn't value the relationship and your feelings. Why are you with him in the first? Do you really think this man deserves your love? Auntie, but I love him. Auntie, I want to keep him. Auntie, do you really think this man deserves your love? This is a man who is always cheating. You catch him with Amma. You talk about it. He apologizes. And then he leaves Amma. The next month, you catch him with Akosia. Dating, relationship, and you want to give him your love. You want to give him everything. You want to give him your value. You want to give him your honesty. Then, my dear, I think that you don't really know what you hold. Because when a cheating partner makes you question yourself, you ask yourself a lot of questions. Has it got to do with me? Is it something I'm not doing? Is it something I should do? Why is he doing this? Is it not? Is the other lady more beautiful than my dear? You see, I always tell you that sometimes when you buy a car and the car is so valuable to you, when your friend comes to you and tells you, oh, please give me this car, I just want to go for a drive, and you know that your friend doesn't have that experience in driving, are you going to give that car to your friend? No, because you value the car. Now, someone comes to you and tells you, give me your heart. You are not sure if that man is going to take good care of that heart for you. You don't ask questions. You know he's cheating. And you wholeheartedly hand him your heart. Then you don't know how valuable that heart, that love of yours is. My dear, a man who cheats, serious. Someone will say, my boyfriend is a chronic cheat. And you still come and tell me, Auntie, but I love him. What kind of love is that? Do you love yourself enough to even decide to give this man your love? A man like this does not deserve your love. The second type of man is a man who gaslights you. Gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse. That man will always leave you to question yourself. He is doing something that is not right. You decided to talk to him about it, and he will turn the whole thing against you. A type of man like this is never wrong. You are always the one apologizing. You are always the one who is wrong. You are always the one who is looking over your shoulders in the relationship because you love him and you don't want to offend him. And then this man would emotionally abuse you. Let me give you an example. I've told you that you are not supposed to take your boyfriend's phone. But for instance, you take his phone, or you didn't even take his phone. Maybe his phone was there and then a message popped up. Babes, I love you. I miss you. I really like how you made me feel last night. And then you asked him, who is sending you this message? Instead of him to address the issue, then he turns the whole thing against you. Why did you even pick my phone? Haven't I told you not to pick my phone? And it is not once. Sometimes men use that as a defense mechanism to defend themselves. But this person is not once. It is something he does. He gaslights you. Always. You are always emotionally drained. Do you think, tell me, that he really deserves your love? The third type of man is an abuser. Hmm. Hmm. I did a story on TikTok, I think about a couple of days ago. And then this lady said, Auntie, my boyfriend is able to beat me with cane, with belt, with sponge. And I've been with him for 7 good years. And I was like, what? Why would you do that to yourself? Like, why would you do that to yourself? 7 good years. This guy abuses you physically. Like, kung fu. Me kung fu you. He, this lady said that he had a problem with his boyfriend. His boyfriend locked her in his room. Her mother came to tell the guy that, please unlock my daughter so that she comes out. And this guy raised his hand on the girlfriend's mother. And then she said, I got angry. I blocked him. We broke up. And about a month later, he's back begging me that he wants to come back. And Auntie, I am confused. A guy who is able to raise his hand on your mother, you are confused about what? Like, about what exactly? Does this guy deserve your love? This is a person who insults you every time you offend him. My friend came to me, rather, and the guy came to me and told me, she doesn't respect, she has done that, she has done that. So I said, okay, let me talk to her. Then I called her, and then she said, Auntie, this is a guy that when I do something little, then you come like, shimmy, you know, foolish girl like you, stupid girl like you. And he wants her to respect you. Don't you know respect is reciprocal? You see, if you do this, like you do it continuously, no matter how respectful she is, one day she will blast. One day she will reply you. So a guy who every little thing he's angry, like so angry, so abusive, my dear, this is not something you want for yourself. I've told you that life is too short for you to be anything than not happy. So please, a guy like this doesn't deserve your love. An insecure guy is not secured. He feels like you are cheating when you know you are not cheating. He's always talking you. This guy came to my DM and he said, I went to my girlfriend. I parked my car in front of her house to make sure she was sleeping. Very insecure. If I have the lady's number, I'll tell the lady, my dear, run from a relationship like this. A guy who can pay someone. This guy, he was another guy, he was even outside. He paid someone to be stalking the girlfriend with a motorbike. Who does that? Relationship, Bonnie. Hey, then when we marry, dear, my dear, you can't do anything for yourself. Some of them even tell you to delete every number you have, every mail number you have on your phone. What? A guy who is not secured, who cannot trust you, who cannot give you the space and independence to do what you want to do and still believe that you can take good decisions and still believe that you will not do anything at the detriment of the relationship. That is the guy you want. An insecure guy doesn't deserve your love. A man who is self-centered, everything is about him. He's thinking about him and himself alone. Nothing else matters. It is about him and nothing else. He's not even concerned about you as your growth, your aspirations, your goals, your nothing. Everything is about me, me, me. This lady said that her boyfriend told him that me, as it stands, the only people that are important to me is myself and my family. The next thing is a man that does not fear God. He doesn't fear God. Do you think he will fear anybody else? Like, he doesn't respect God. A man who doesn't fear God, a man who doesn't respect God, he can do anything to you. A man like that can do anything to you. If he's doing something wrong to you, he doesn't think. Men like that don't even have accountable people. That when they do things, that you can just go to them and tell them, and then when they talk, they will respect them and listen to them. You do not even want to involve yourself with a man who does not fear God. Be on a, how do you say it? Do not be equally yoked. Let me put it that way. And then and a man who says more than he does. Love is an action word. He talks too much. I will do this. He has built you a mansion with his mouth. He has bought you a Range Rover with his mouth. But even a pen like this, he hasn't given you. And then until he says, if he doesn't have for now, he shouldn't promise. Please do not be involved with a man like that. A man who is not good to his family, especially his parents, my dear. You see, when you are dating a man, look at how he respects his mother and his sisters. That is the same way he's going to respect you. Look at how he treats his mother and his sisters, his family. Some of them, even their parents are afraid of them because they have money, because they are the one who is taking care of their family, their parents, because they are the breadwinners. Like they can't correct him even when he's wrong. His parents that brought him, he doesn't respect them. Now, it is you that is going to respect, my dear. Another man that doesn't deserve your love is a man that follows anybody. He's not a man of himself. His friends will tell him, let's do this, then he's following them. Let's go here, then let's do this. And my friend says, he's not able to make decisions for himself. He's not able to decide, no, this thing I will not do. And then finally, a lazy man. Sister, you are going to suffer. You are going to suffer. A lazy man. Don't do that. Like, no. You don't need a man like that in your life. A man who is lazy. Everything is going to be on you. He doesn't see why there are ladies who are in relationships that their boyfriends have lost their jobs, that the ladies are even fighting, talking to people, asking questions. Please, I need a job for my boyfriend. They get a job and the guy will say, I will not do. Because me, I have a degree. This job I will not do. Hey, there's a saying in my language that we start from somewhere and then we go somewhere. So please and please again, my dear lady, your love is valuable. Your heart is valuable. If you know what you have, you give it to someone who deserves it. These 10 men, my dear, personally, I don't think they deserve your love. If you agree with me, give me a thumbs up. If not, I don't know what you would do. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video to the end. I love you so much and I thank you that you are always coming back. Please share this video to your family and friends and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that. Thank you once again and I'll definitely see you in the next video.